Hello, this is Audi Marketing. Just going to put my explainer. With the size of the package, I'm thinking I know what it is. So let's open it up. Use a small compact blade. Well packaged, these private posty people. Also, I want to use as much of this again for the return journey. I usually add another jiffy bag around the outside if it's a sharpening job or whatever. But I've only got a vague suspicion of what this is. Been talked about for a while. I think it's actually arrived now. So jiffy bag in a jiffy bag. These chucks are organised. Yes, that's what I thought it was. How about that for wrapping? He's included it. It was talked about. One of them moments. It's a Golok, obviously it's for sharpening. I don't know exactly who it is, but look at the safety considerations that this chap's done. Come back to that later. There's no way on earth that's ever going to hurt anybody unless they fell on it. Cardboard around the blade, stopped end, and insulation tape. So that goes back up in there. It's got to have an evil job sharpened and the handle on that. Go back in a minute. I could see that this was going to be a real trial to get open. So here we have a Series 1 Condor Bushlaw, which is the more spear point and the thick 4mm one. This is the one that a lot of people couldn't get on with because the grind didn't go high enough, didn't go that way enough, and was very thick. Now the guy who I'm doing the Golok for said I'm welcome to it because he's had a real go in his own way at doing the edge, and there's no sheath, and he's had a go. But would I be interested? Well, of course I know I've got the gear, and when I find the time, I mean I still haven't sharpened the kukri. Okay, other things come first. And so he's passed on this Series 1 Condor Bushlaw to me. So thank you, Chris. Quite when I'll get round to working on it, I don't know, but I'll try and do a tutorial so everybody can see that I'm sure I can get this to work. I'm going to back the grind back to about here, and I'm going to lift that scandy up to about halfway. He's had a go, and it is sharp. So I like that. Someone's bought some and tried to have a go themselves. The scales are quite blocky, so I might slim them down a bit as well. But it does feel very, very solid. But that's a serious lump of metal in there. Anyway, thank you for that. I'm going to have a go at that. Well, I've got summer holidays coming up, I got my kukri to sharpen, I got a kukri to sheath, I got that Golok to sharpen and the handle to do. I'm waiting for the 3/8 of the 2 berserkers and the thing and the marauder and my bushcrafter. I got Payback Central, which I cut out in terms of stock long ways along that big huge piece of metal. I've got to catch up with Jay tomorrow for the craft fair. I'm waiting back on the ferro rods. I don't think I've ever had as much on as possible as this. This is just about getting berserk at the moment. So let's get that back in the box. I've got an armour box with all my commissions in with the instructions. I'll wrap that up. I'll get to work on that one I've tackled on at least the berserkers before I get around to that. But thanks for passing that on to me, Chris. I'll definitely have a go at that. I'll definitely have a go at that. But even then, Condor listened and people said it's too thick. And then they come back and they changed the shape and thinned it down and took the grind back, and it turned into a complete full bushcraft blade. So I'll have a go at that, back it up, lift it up to about here. I reckon it'll turn into something useful. But that'll be a good 2 evenings or most of a Saturday to sort that one out. But I'll have a go at him. Thanks for offering me that one, brilliant. Got a bush law. It's got Wessex blades. Got a gift from Chris. CES. Yeah, thanks again. It's got Wessex blades.